let's talk more about me. A lot of people hear me say that I've been in the cosmetic industry for 30 plus years, and I have. I started off at 17 in retail, and I started off actually in jewelry, and then I went to accessories, and then I realized that cosmetics is really where the fun was. And not only was it fun, but it was like owning your own business. And I grew up in self-employment. My family always owned their own business, small business, and so there I could be my own business but still have the support of being in a retail establishment. So cosmetics is a great situation for me. I started off in Estee Lauder at 17, and Estee Lauder was a great company for training, and I am was a very A-type personality, and I used to drive the older ladies nuts. So now I totally get it, as I've mellowed out a bit, but at 17 I was very driven, very A-type personality, and I was crazy. So that was a great training time, and I learned all the things that go into owning your own business in the cosmetic industry, and did that for quite some time. So I've actually worked for Estee Lauder over the years a decent amount. And the other two companies that I worked for probably the longest was Clarins, which I absolutely adored. I think it's a fantastic company. I was an instructrice débutée, and so that means that they take you and put you up in a hotel for a week and you train all week, which was fantastic training, and they're a great company, and I really enjoyed working for them. So I did all the training, and I worked for them at a couple different times, and I worked behind the counter. I rotated stores with events. I did facials on a regular basis as the instructrice débutée, and then I ended up becoming an event makeup coordinator for them, and I would go around the stores and I would do makeup after they had done the facials. So I had a lot of experience in there. And Sisley was another company that I worked for a decent amount of time, and also a great company. And as you see a little trend here with these last two companies, I'm mostly an urban botanically based line person. I think urban botanicals are fantastic and they work amazing with the skin, and so I have a lot of training in that. However, every client is different. So some people respond really well with herbs and botanicals, and some people respond better with more of the synthetics. Whatever works for you, that's what I'm here for. What is nice about SeneGence, which I now work for, and I have worked for them for about 2.5 years now, and I wish I had known about them forever ago. They've been in the business 20 years, so they started in 1999, 2000-ish, and really, I am super impressed with this company. I think that they are probably the best company I've worked for, and I love the fact that it is a relationship marketing company versus a retail company. And I'm going to do a whole nother video on that because I don't want it to be a really long one, but so that there is that. So let me give you a rundown of all the other companies I've worked for. And I actually, toward the end of my career, was considered a personal cosmetic shopper, which means that I can go to any cosmetic line and help you anywhere. And I got trained throughout the 30 years on any cosmetic company I had in that store that I was working for at the time. So the companies I actually worked for, and I'm sure I'm going to miss some, but Estee Lauder, Erno Laszlo, Alexander DeMarkov, Bergese, Clarins, Sisley, Cell Cosmet, Trish McAvoy, Laura Mercier, SK2, Shu Uemura, Prescriptives, I was in fragrances, Bobbi Brown, Lancome, NARS, and I worked pretty closely around YSL and La Mer. And those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. And like I said, being a personal cosmetic advisor, I got training on La Prairie. I got training, I actually worked for Jo Malone for a while. Like I said, I'm going to remember other ones after this video. But it gives you a little feel of my experience and what I bring to helping you with any of your cosmetic needs, what I bring to if you're looking for a side hustle or a business within the cosmetic industry, and obviously I've got a lot of experience, so I can help you with all those things. I own my own personal, or my own studio for a while, belly dance studio for about 8 years, so I ran a brick and mortar business as well. But I am just loving what I'm doing with SeneGence right now, and I have a great team called the Looking Good team, and I'm just really loving it. I do a lot of events, I do personal makeup play dates, I do one-on-one, I do a lot of social media, and I do a lot of online virtual help with my clients, and I really do believe it's all about servicing the client, doing what's best for the client, and that is why people are loyal to me, because they know that I have their best interest in mind when I am helping them with whatever it is that they need. And I have the experience from the time of being a teenager with acne-prone, difficult skin, all the way now to almost 50, and now I have the really, really dry skin, and I've had everything in between. So I can relate to all the age groups. Even when I was 17, they're like, honey, you couldn't possibly understand. Now I totally get what they're talking about. So anyways, that's a little bit about me, and I look forward to getting to know you, whether it be as a client or if you want to join my team. So get in touch with me, all right? And I have a website, plaza-studio.com. We have a Plaza Studio Health and Beauty group, and I'm on most of the social media platforms. So hope to see you around, and thanks for watching.